There was once a man who lived as if his future were a task he had to haul across time. Each day arrived as a requirement. He thought this was responsibility. He thought this was adulthood. But slowly, without noticing, he began to shrink under the quiet pressure of all the versions of himself he believed he still had to become. He didn't collapse, but he grew tired of carrying a life he had not yet lived. One morning, while standing at a bus stop he had used for years, he felt something unusual happening inside him. It wasn't dramatic. It was a small loosening, like a knot that had been holding his breath in place, finally letting go. He didn't know what caused it. Sometimes realization comes in chunks. But he knew that for the first time in a long time, he wasn't gearing himself up for anything. As he waited, a single thought appeared. One that involved utility. It was gentle, unforced, and strangely familiar. I don't owe my future anything. He didn't mean it rebelliously. He meant it truthfully. The weight he had been dragging wasn't destiny. It was anticipation. It was the quiet belief that he must keep proving himself to a future self who never actually asked for anything. He closed his eyes for a moment. The morning light pressed against his eyelids, and he remembered a sensation he hadn't had since childhood. The feeling of existing without preparation, simply being present without negotiating with tomorrow. When he opened his eyes, his life hadn't changed. The street was the same. People were the same. Even his responsibilities still waited for him. But something inside him had shifted. He no longer felt compelled to live ahead of himself. The pressure to become eased into a quieter truth. You do not have to earn the right to exist in your own life. Later that week, a friend asked why he seemed calmer, more grounded, almost lighter. He didn't give a long explanation. He only said, "I stopped carrying the version of me that doesn't exist yet." From then on, he moved differently, not recklessly, not carelessly, just honestly. His days no longer felt like exams. His decisions no longer demanded prophecy. He let life be pleasant. He began to live the way breath lives. He hadn't changed his future. He had simply stopped dragging it. And in that release, he found something deeper than ambition. The quiet relief of returning to the moment that had been waiting for him all along.